Hello and welcome to this week's Image Comics Reviews. I, of course, am your host, Sean, joined today by Cale.
The Spawn, the king of all spawns.
To
The
talk
Cale
about
Spawn.
the Cale
Spawn. The 372nd Spawn.
The 372nd.
I said what I said. That's
right.
hell terminology. You would know because you're not Spawn. I'm Spawn.
I'd rather be in hell than listen to you right now.
I have great news for you.
This is Spawn 322, written by Todd McFarlane with art by Carlo Barberi, letters by Tom Orzechowski, and colors by J. David Ramos. I'm going to tell you what. I think I'd rather be in hell than read Todd McFarlane's scripts. Straight out the gate.
From your mouth to God Spawn's ears.
That being said, this issue visually is a feast. Yeah. I think this book looks so amazing. Carlo Barberi's artwork is stunning, and I like. It's funny because I look at this and I go, man, this guy could really have a career. He's on Spawn. He has a career.
He's got one.
Yeah,
he's doing his career.
Yeah, he's absolutely doing his career. And he's crushing his career.
Yep.
But it's wasted on this script.
I had this thought while I was reading this book. Do you think Todd McFarlane wants to do picture books? So, like, the storytelling in this book is words, and then there are pictures, and sometimes those are connected.
Yeah.
But other times it's stuff like Spawn is standing over his foe, and the narration says, because if there's one thing that Spawn knows, and that's not really like, you know, like, what's that? Like, what is that for the character? You know, we're not really seeing a lot into the character. It's not really adding much to what's happening.
Right. I completely agree. And I think that comes from an old perspective on what captions and narration ought to be in comics. And Tom McFarlane just hasn't gotten with the times. Before we go too deep, I do want to let you guys know that you should listen to our main show, The Comics Files, which drops every single Monday. This week, we're talking about the legal battle between Marvel and the estates of various creators who want their work back. And that's a huge, huge issue. Cale and I debate that. And listen to our reviews for all the non-Marvel or all the Marvel and DC stuff. This week, we're going to be talking about Inferno and a bunch of other books, so check that out. We get our books from Image early so that we can provide reviews to you day and date. That's how we're getting this out to you on the day, so thank you to Image. I want to go back to what you were just saying there, Cale. If you remove every single line of dialogue and narration from this book, and it was only what it looks like, if it was only Carlo Barberi's art and the contributions from everyone other than Todd McFarlane, you would still understand exactly what happens.
Yep.
And it would be better.
And I know that because that's how I read this book. I was reading it and I got like to, you know, the stuff that, you know, I like for example, the narration caption I just read. I went, okay, all right, fine. He's definitely telling me stuff here that I guess is useful. But then I got to, like, you know, his standard like news page with those, you know, motherfucking paragraphs. And I said, I can't do this. Todd, my man, I cannot do this. And I just went on.
Yeah, it's tough.
And when I went on, there were more paragraphs that were narration captions. And I said, Todd, listen, my man, God bless you. I cannot do this.
And I want to reiterate, the art's amazing and the visual storytelling is so good. But even the premise of this issue, why in the world right now, right? The Spawn books are in the middle of a war between heaven and hell that is raging. And it's so cool. And I love what they're doing. And there are all these agents for both sides walking the earth in disguise. Like this dude that Spawn's torturing for every page of this issue is a vampire.
Every page of this issue.
Yeah, that's cool. He's a vampire disguised as a human being and, you know, whatever. But the fact that he's got this girl in his basement that he's beating and starving and raping and everything else, so what? Like that, okay, fine, he's doing that. That's awful. Spawn should kill him and all that. But do I really need to see him be tortured for an entire issue? Like the other agents of hell are doing equally insane things. Shouldn't Spawn be dealing with that? Or like preventing them from being able to continue doing that on a larger scale than just this one guy?
And it's why, like, I guess I wouldn't have a problem with it if it weren't the whole issue.
Right.
Like, that's what happens in this issue. And man, like, it's so, you know, it's cool to see the dude come to justice for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I don't really get the purpose of seeing and knowing how Spawn built the spiked death trap that you know, kills this guy. It doesn't, like, who is this for?
Right. Like
Todd, I guess. Like,
yeah, like I'm down for this guy dying, but we already saw the last. Did you read the last issue?
I'm looking at it now, and I don't think I did.
Okay, because this all started in the last issue, so it's been 2 issues dealing with this guy. That's a long time. Spawn is incredibly powerful. Yeah. He could annihilate this guy without any real effort at all, and that's sort of my problem. There's no narrative purpose behind him torturing this guy. It upsets Spawn that this guy has done the things he's done to the girl, but what does that say about Spawn? That he's a good guy, that he cares about women, that he abhors like evil. Like, what am I supposed to get? I know all that. I get all that. How does this keep the story moving forward? This feels like a fill-in issue. And it's weird to say that about a comic book in which a guy is being tortured for every single page.
It's the opposite of a beach episode of an anime.
Right. It's so odd. It's so odd.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to know what a Todd McFarlane script is. Do you think it's Marvel style?
Yeah, I gotta think so. I'm sure that's easily like knowable if we were to look into it, but I gotta think so. I don't think that Todd is meticulously going over every single word and slaving over them, putting more emphasis on the words than the images.
Especially before he has the images.
Right. I think he's concerned with breaking down the panels and, you know, thinking like an artist.
Yeah. And
then applying the language and the verbiage once he gets the art in front of him.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still come back though. God damn if I still won't come back.
I had the thought to not do this review today. Like, you know what? Yeah. No, we don't need this. But A, you guys really seem to like it. And B, I really like it. Like I didn't enjoy this issue.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like visually, yes, absolutely. But story-wise, no. But the fact is, I like Spawn.
It's Spawn. It's an issue of Spawn. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Every single time I know what's going to happen. I know how I'm going to feel, but I'm coming back because I know how I'm going to feel and because I like the part I like a lot.
We're in a Spawn-assance. What am I supposed to do? Not review it?
We actually are, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I'm anxious for this book to move beyond the torture porn part.
And you ain't read much Spawn then?
No, I'm new to it. I started this summer. And I've enjoyed it, but I'm not loving the most recent issues of the main title. So we'll see. Do you have any other thoughts about this one?
Should we mention the She-Spawn history?
No.
Okay, then no. Art's cool there. Hate that name though. Hate that name.
Yeah, that's insanely uninspired.
Let me run this line by you. In a special way. Jessica Priest feels cool warmth in her nethers, an orgasmic endorphin rush, a peaceful alpha state.
Her nethers, my God.
That's in there.
I just saw it, yeah. That's like those you know how the people on Twitter will take like a line from a book that's equally as weird and stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's like.
Her breasts bounced boobily.
Yeah. You know what I didn't realize though, if I'm reading this correctly, that Jessica Priest has been in Spawn since day one. She's the woman who worked with the bad guy, Jason Wynn. I remember that from the movie. Do you remember the movie?
I don't remember the movie, but I did read the early issues of Spawn reasonably recently. I think I do recall that.
Yeah, she's the same person. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Good for her. Girl bosses get it done. She-Spawns get it done.
Yeah, and her nethers are warm.
Hey, hold on. Maybe let's not comment on her nethers.
I mean, Todd did, you know.
Well, it doesn't put them up for, well, definitely not up for grabs. That's not what I meant.
Jesus Christ. See, he caught himself when the mic's on. You should hear how he talks when the mic's off. That's how the former president got caught up. He thought the mics were off.
But see, the trick is you always know when the mic's on.
That's right.
Or you just be the same person. In my case, I'm always catching myself and regretting it.
Oh, God. Well, I don't regret reading this despite not enjoying the story. I hope that future issues move way past this type of storytelling and get to the big stuff. I want to get to the big stuff already, because even if the script isn't great, I can at least appreciate the fact that it's cool stuff happening that is being drawn by an amazing artist.
Spawn 323, October 2021. If you look in the back of the issue, we're going to see how he got these cool skinless wolves. That's a big deal.
Oh, God. Are you serious?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to do it for our review of Spawn 322. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our reviews of this series and all the other ones that we tackle here on our image reviews. If you want to hear us talk more about Spawn and continue to address this character, definitely write in. You guys have been so great about leaving comments and engaging with us. We read your comments on the main show every single week. So if you haven't gotten feedback from us about what your thoughts are, it's over there. So go check that out. We do that at the beginning of the show. It's our first segment. So check out our responses to you guys. We love the interaction. We really appreciate it, and it means a lot. Listen to our main show, which drops every Monday. Listen to our reviews for other books that come from Marvel and DC and Boom and all the other publishers that are out there. That drops every Thursday. We really appreciate the support. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to Image. For Cale, I'm Sean saying until next week, take care, guys.
See you next week.